What's going on, YouTube? What's going on? I went out and bought me a nice king cut ribeye, and I wound up buying two veal chops, uh, seared them up on the stove, then threw them in the oven at 325 for about an hour. Um, I got my steak down to a medium. I usually like it medium rare, but I got it down to like a medium after rested. And I got some Caribbean cabbage here that I made with some kale. And it is dinner time. My lady over there is tearing up the veal chop. So she wanna be on there chomping up the veal chops. So let's see what her look like. You know what I mean? The little veal chop right there. Chompy chompy. But she's enjoying that one while I'm gonna enjoy this delicious looking steak that's just gonna melt in my mouth. I just know it. I try to be proper with forks, but it usually don't work. Made it with some butter. Mm. 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 When you make a steak, guys, basic seasonings all you usually need. Little salt and pepper, little butter in the pan to give it that nice little buttery taste to it. Maybe some little olive oil mixture. If you want to throw some, herbs in there, some rosemary, thyme, but usually sufficient salt and pepper on there. Let that bad boy rest, sear it real well to lock in the flavors. And if it's a really thick cut like this one was, this one's like about a 2-inch cut on it. Sear it to lock in the flavors and just throw it in the oven, or if you're grilling it, put it on indirect heat and let that bad boy go until you get to the desired internal temperature or desired feel. I usually like my steaks medium rare. Again, this one went a little bit past the time and went medium. That's fine. Either way I can do it. It's just tender. It's nice and soft, and man, I'm gonna just enjoy it. So guys, I just wanted to share this with you. I'm not gonna eat this whole, I might eat this whole meal in front of y'all. What the heck, y'all probably got time. I got time. What's up? It's not a mukbang, so not eating huge quantities. I'm not eating the whole steak because I'm not gonna do that to myself. I've been trying to get back into a certain weight goal that I have, so still eating a reasonable amount of food and portion sizes. Trying to stick with a lot of high fibers, good quality proteins. But definitely not depriving myself of anything, because it's important that, or to me it is, that you don't eat the same thing all the time and get bored, and that's how you jump ship or kind of deviate from what you're trying to do. It's okay to eat a little bit of everything. You just got to watch the quantity. Can't eat steak every single day, but of course you can eat steak. Is a good protein, keeps you full long. Of course, chicken is king when it comes to protein, because it's a versatile protein. You can make it in many different ways, and it's cheaper, honestly. That's why many people choose chicken over other proteins. They might say it's cleaner or whatever. It's not. It really isn't. Protein is protein. It's just about cost. You're not going to eat fish every day because fish can be pricey. And again, the versatility of how you make fish, is another aspect of how you cook it. Timing of how long it lasts after you cook it. Things of that nature. Pork, again, because of the higher fat and that nature. Veal, there's many different sources of protein, but chicken, again, is the most versatile. You have different cuts and different, just like steaks, different cuts, higher marble, lower marble, but again, cost takes a big toll as to it. Also, I believe the creatine level in steak, people have a concern over, because it can tax your kidneys a little bit harder. because it takes longer to break down in your body. But just enjoy your foods, guys. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to cook a gourmet meal all the time. I try to, you know, create a gourmet meal at home every time I eat because I just enjoy to cook. And I like different recipes. I like doing different styles. I love it. Yeah, my lady loves it a lot because, you know, she stays out the kitchen. She be like, oh, you cooking? Okay, I don't gotta get in that kitchen. You know, plus I like trying different nationalities of food. You know, Indian food, Chinese, Japanese, Russian, whatever country, island, whatever. You know, if there's a recipe that I enjoy, I'm gonna try it. Hey, you done that, baby?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yeah, my baby
like
was hungry.
There wasn't a lot of meat, but it was
she
just the
tore
right
that
amount.
thing up. But yeah, that bone is savaged. You know. Well, you know, I love cooking different foods. I don't like getting bored with my food, so that's why I make so many different foods. Certain things I like more than others, of course. Caribbean cabbage, when I make Caribbean cabbage is probably one of my go-to recipes because I just enjoy all the spices and herbs. And quite honestly, it's such an easy recipe. So this is my go-to. To this one here, this is some cabbage with some kale, some carrots, green peppers, red peppers, some onions in here, some garlic, you know. So good. All the flavors just burst. You know, when I make my steaks, again, this was a pretty big cut. So I didn't want to ruin this steak. So I seared it really quick, put it in the oven, and as you can see, it almost went into the well done mark. There's still some pink marble in there. But so soft, so tender. Love it. But yeah, you know, that would be my complete meal. In about 3-4 more hours, I'll eat something else. I'll probably be snacking on a banana and some almonds, or I'll eat some avocado and a fruit or something like that. But then I'll take my nap right before I go to work, and that kind of restarts my day. So my first meal would have some carbohydrates. It's not like I'm against carbs, it's just I'm not a big carb eater. I'll eat a sandwich, some bread. I'll eat some rice, some pasta once in a while, but I'm not a carb craver. So, you know, not my thing. But give me meat, or I'll eat meat all day long. All day long. What you looking for, baby? Okay, I'm throwing it in there. Is it too hot in there, though? Okay. Oh, this steak is so delicious. I wish you guys can take a bite. Just a little bite. Just a little bite. Probably the biggest piece I had in my plate. You know, about 1/2 inch steak, probably. In a second. Delicious, guys. Delicious. Meal so truly enjoyed. Guys, thank you for joining me. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. Whatever. Deuces.